Are you a small business owner, maybe a medium business owner, or perhaps you're just a manager who's looking to streamline a business? Well, I've got a great tutorial for you today. I'm super excited to talk about the problem of digital fragmentation in 2023 in the business-to-business market. So let's get right into it. So there's you. You are, let's say for this example, you're a house builder. You build houses. That's what you do. And you have a company. I know. I'm very creative. I just created a circle for your company. But you have a company, and your company, its whole mission is to deliver great quality homes to your clients, right? But then you got to remember that in order to deliver these great quality homes and to even have clients to begin with, you need to be doing a host of different things. This is a common thing that every small business owner knows about, and that is hiring out services. Like, you're not a videographer. Your whole purpose is to build houses for your clients, but yet you still need to attract those clients. You still need videos showcasing what you do, or perhaps it's an internal tutorial video, something that is training your staff on how to properly, I don't know, nail roofing shingles to a roof. I don't know. Maybe that's a roofing company question. As you can see, that's not my area of expertise. But essentially, you are a forward-facing company. Your whole goal is to deliver good quality houses to your customers, but yet you still have to work with content creators and other services in order to fulfill your mission and deliver the best quality to your customers. And so that also means website creation or just website management in general. And then you might have to contact a whole nother company for that. So let's say this is company A, and this is company B. And you might even have more, right? You might have more digital needs, such as marketing. Marketing is a really big one. So now we already have 3 companies that are constantly in communication with you and taking up a little bit of your time every so often. But you know what? It's helping you execute your mission. You're being able to be forward-facing and being able to give your clients and customers the best service possible, as well as attracting the best clients with a good marketing strategy and a good website and good content. Then moving forward, we also have web hosting. This is a really interesting one. In my experience, a lot of small to medium business owners even take care of their web hosting by themselves, which I find is absolutely crazy because it's dealing with something that you don't need to deal with. It's nothing to do with your mission, and you could have someone who could take care of it for you, and it would be much more streamlined in that sense. And you have less digital woes and digital cares to worry about, and you can instead focus on just being that forward-facing company that delivers the perfect goods and services to your customers. And so that doesn't mean to say that you can just shrug off all these digital things and I'm not saying that you should just leave out websites and content and marketing and just go build houses. That's what you're good at. What I'm saying is you need to be involved with every single process in the back end as well as the front end. So front facing and backwards facing, the day-to-day administrative tasks that you need to keep your business running. And so as you see here, I've added a couple question marks. And the reason why is because now you've got 4 companies. It could be even 5, it could be 6, it could be a lot of companies offering digital services to your company. But as you see here, marketing might not know what's going on with web hosting, or content creation might not know what's going on with marketing, which is a huge one. But of course, you're also going to be like, well, Daniel, my marketing and my content creator is the same person. That's true, but are they the same person as your website creator? Or are they the same person who hosts your website? And so you have all these different splits of different companies offering different services. And I'm sure if we were to flesh this out even more, I'm only giving 4 examples, but if we flesh this out even more to any other digital needs you have, you are going to eventually have this talking to 5 different people to just get your digital needs dealt with. And so everyone doesn't know what's going on, right? Every single company that you add in won't know what the other company has done, or won't know what could be done, or might not even know your brand all that well, right? And so that means you're going to be dealing with potentially four different points of contact every time you need to make a change. If you need to update your web hosting, because I don't know, you got a new email service or something, you're talking to one person. You need to update your marketing, you're talking to another person. Website creation, talking to another person. And then, of course, all these different people need to collaborate sometimes, right? Let's say you need your marketer and your content creator to get along and to work towards a common goal for your brand. Well, now you're introducing meetings. So now you'll have to sit in there as well as the two people on opposite services, and you collaboratively come together with a great plan. Now that's great. Many minds make great ideas, but at the same time, the more meetings you have, the more it's going to take away from your focus, you being the person who should be down here working on delivering the best services to your clients, and or just building your company in general. And so a lot of this administrative work is going to get tiring because you're going to be contacting multiple different people, trying to collaborate with multiple different people. If, let's say, the website manager, someone who's going in and updating little things like editing the posts and stuff, suddenly is locked out one day and needs access to the files, well, that's on web hosting, but that's a different type of person. Now you're looping in two different people, and here's the kicker. You are always the middleman, right? You're always the middleman for everything. All these guys are all going to be coming to you, asking you questions and asking you to link the web hoster with the content creator or vice versa, whatever it be. And so you're going to be expending a lot of time. And so that's why I've added all these little clocks here, right? Every single thread is going to take a bunch of time. Now, it might not take us a ton of time, but each little bit of time, times 4, times 5, times 6, is going to just slowly, almost what's that? The line that goes like this, like that. It's not linear. It's going to be a bit of a ramp up in terms of time. The more people you add on, the more exhausting it's going to get. And so then also comes the invoices and having to pay all these different services and having to keep track of who did what and when and where and all those different things. And so now you've got 4 different documents coming in every month. It just means it's going to be more for your bookkeeper to take care of. You get it. I think I've done enough of a sell of what the problem is. I'm sure you're very well aware. And so what do we do now? That's the question. What do we do with something that is clearly very complicated? Well, what we can do is take all those services and we can move them into one company. Now, of course, this isn't your company. This isn't you. This is Evolve Digital. This is my company, but this is my whole mission. My whole mission is to equip individuals to be able to do the best they can with the digital services. As a matter of fact, let me pull up my mission statement here. So actually, I'm singing from the same hymn book. So we empower individuals and businesses to thrive in the digital age. And we deliver innovative technology solutions that are custom built to your unique needs and requirements. So all that jargon aside, that pretty much means we're putting you number one, we're putting you first, we're making sure that you're getting your content, you're getting your website, you're getting marketing through to your clients, and you're getting your web hosting. So we'll just take care of all of that for you. And the hidden costs of having to deal with all this administrative work is all taken on by us. And obviously, as a company that offers all these things, we have streamlined processes ourselves that will make us much quicker to deliver a better end product for you. Not to mention, there's also hidden benefits to putting everything under one roof. Another benefit is, for example, your website creation and maintenance and your web hosting are done by the same company. That means you're not, looping in different conversations being like, hey, can you get the keys to the website to this new web manager because they need it or whatever. It's just boom, it's done. It's all in-house. You're not having to worry about crosstalk. And then because we're a digital agency that offers multiple different services, as I said earlier, there's like the sky's the limit, right? There's so many different services out there. One of the services we offer is computer programming, which actually affects our website creation as well. And computer programming will allow you to, if you need an app or if you need very, very unique things for your website that you've never seen done before, we can build it from scratch. And so that's where Evolve Digital is clearly now in a place that you can just go to and you can ask us to do anything. If anything has ones or zeros, aka something on the computer, any digital thing whatsoever, you can contact us and we can ensure that we're getting the best content or the best website or the best app to your customers or to your workforce or whatever it be. And so now here's you. This is the revised model. So now you are talking to one account manager and you're having one meeting with us, and sure, it still takes time, but it's going to take a whole lot less time than 4, right? So it's still going to take time, right? But the cool thing is you have one person who's going to understand your brand so well, who's going to be with you from very small to maybe very big if your brand grows. You'll also only get very minimal amounts of documentation, either 1 or 2 invoices a month, depending on how many services you use. And so everything gets simpler. It's much simpler, and you're going to actually have someone who's actively looking out for you for your best interest without you having to think about, okay, what content do I need to create this month, or what website page should I add this month. Your account manager will make these recommendations for you if you wish, and in that sense, it's taking all of that extra work that you were spending looking backwards and allowing you to look forwards and deliver the best service to your customers. So that's what Evolve Digital does. So here's the problem, just summarizing. We have multiple different invoices. We have quadruple the meetings. We can have searching endlessly for solutions. You as a business owner might have multiple email chains because you're the thread that connects all your different services that you've used in the past. Project management, you're going to be essentially acting as a project manager for all these different services. And instead that can be dealt with just with one project manager. No established working relationships, right? You've got all these different services coming and going. They don't know your brand as well as they could, right? Like if there's just one person who's doing all of your digital things, they're going to know your brand and you as a person much better and be able to deliver a much cleaner, a better product at the end of the day because they know you so well. And so that's super key. No idea of the broader scope is another one, right? If you have multiple different services, they don't know what's going on in other departments, and that could cause some issues or cause a duplication of work, honestly. So, solution, one business that does it all. That's the solution. Now, of course, I'm going to make the pitch here that you go with Evolve Digital, but I'm just saying go find a business that does it all. So someone who understands you and your brand, someone who's gonna dramatically increase or dramatically decrease the response times because you're only having one account manager for everything. It's gonna cost a whole lot less because not only do you have to be looped in everywhere, but also it will cost less because you only have one account manager. And then, of course, you're going to have peace of mind. You're not actually looking back all the time being like, okay, what do I need to do this month for my marketing? What do I have to do this month for my videography or anything like that? It's all taken care of by one company, and one company can see across various different services and make changes accordingly and tap you on the shoulder when needed. And one account manager. So you get to build a real human relationship with someone who gets to know you better and gets to know where your priorities lie, and can truly deliver on what you need. So that's the solution. I hope this was helpful to you. If you are interested in evolving digital, hey, check out my website. I've got tons and tons of calculators and online onboarding platforms to allow you to connect with me and also to give you an idea of what all these services would cost. And I also, because I'm doing all of this under one roof, it actually allows me to decrease the cost quite significantly because I'm not gig focused. I'm focused on building a relationship with you as the client through the long term. And so a lot of these services come bundled together. And so, yeah, check it out. I hope to hear from you. And yeah, for now, just keep on building those homes, or those proverbial homes, I guess. Depends what you actually do. But just keep on being forward focused. And let's evolve digital together.